The mini HVLP, small gun, big results. Today we're going to look at the who, what, when, where, and why of the mini HVLP. If you follow my Instagram page at Side Street Customs or Side Street _ Customs, you'll see me use this gun a lot. This is one of my favorite guns when I'm out doing my mobile paint and body work. This is a gun I love when I'm spraying rims and also when I'm spraying small parts. The reason I use this gun so much, and I love this gun specifically in combination with my LVLP spray gun, is they both are very efficient guns, minimal air consumption, and both help reduce waste and get more material on the vehicle. So with this gun, as you see, I'm spraying, there's very, very minimal overspray. And I'm spraying a high build primer right now, so I get very, very little dust. I'm transferring all the material onto the panel, and I'm ideally getting it specifically where I want the paint or the material. So if you're spraying a door jamb, you're spraying a rim, we don't need to take a bazooka to a small handgun fight. You know, let's not take too big of a tool in there and just overspray and blast everything. When I can take a small tool and be very efficient, get the material on, very, very little waste, very little overspray, and ideally much less cleanup. So for me, this gun does a lot of work, you know. When I don't want to pull out the big gun, I don't want to use a larger compressor. Like I said, I'm a run and shoot kind of a guy a lot of times, and I can pull this out of the trunk of I pull it out and put it onto a compressor. I can spray from my car, from the back of the pickup truck. You know, I can spray outside. I get very, very little overspray. So this is one of my favorite guns. And you'll see here, this gun typically comes with a much smaller cup. But what I've done is I found through experimentation that by adapting a PPS system and pressurizing the cup when I suck the air out, and by dialing in the right amount of air pressure to the gun, I kind of create an airless sprayer type setup. And this gun becomes super efficient and gets very, very good paint transfer or very good atomization of the paint, which creates a really fine mist without a lot of huge droplets. And I can lay down really, really good material both from primer, base coat to clear coat. I know some people are going to say it's not possible, you know, you can't do this, you can't do that. And I'm kind of, well, let's do it and see what happens. And if you look at this video, you can see the results of how well I've laid down this high build primer. And I put 3 or 4 very, very wet coats down, and it just works, you know. Sometimes you can talk it and sometimes you can walk it, or otherwise you can just try it. So this is one of the products that I'm loving a lot, and I think I'm going to be bringing to you guys very, very soon. This is a mini HVLP. I'm spraying a wiper valance, and the gun's just efficient and smooth. If you have one, if you use something similar, hit me up in the comments. If you don't have one, I highly recommend that you get one. I think everybody should have one. If you're painting, if you're just not getting into painting, it's a great option to start with something small. Thanks a lot for viewing.